You know that moment when you close the bathroom door, and within seconds, you hear a tiny paw scratching at the bottom of it. Or maybe your cat doesn't even wait for the door to close. Maybe they just walk right in, jump on the edge of the tub, and stare at you like you owe them an explanation for being in there. It happens so consistently that you've probably laughed about it. Maybe you've even started leaving the door open just to avoid the drama. But here's what almost nobody talks about. That behavior isn't random. It isn't quirky. It isn't your cat being weird. It is one of the most ancient, emotionally loaded instincts in the animal kingdom, and it is pointed directly at you. Today, we're going to break down exactly why your cat follows you to the bathroom, and what it reveals about the bond between the two of you. 1. Have you ever stopped to wonder why your cat seems completely unbothered by your privacy? Like they have zero concept of personal space the moment you walk toward that bathroom door. Most people assume it's curiosity, and yes, cats are curious creatures. But the real answer goes so much deeper than that, and when you hear it, you're going to think about your cat completely differently. Cats are not solitary creatures the way most people believe. That is one of the biggest misconceptions in pet ownership. While adult wild cats do tend to hunt alone, domestic cats evolved alongside humans and developed social structures far more complex than their wild cousins. And within those social structures, one behavior stands out above all others: proximity maintenance. This is the instinct to stay physically close to the individuals they feel safest with. It is the same instinct a kitten uses to stay near its mother in the first weeks of life. When leaving her side even for a moment could mean vulnerability, cold, or danger, when your cat follows you to the bathroom, they are engaging in proximity maintenance. They don't care about the bathroom. They care about you. The bathroom just happens to be where you went. A study published in the journal Animal Cognition found that cats form what researchers call secure attachment bonds with their human caregivers, mirroring the attachment patterns seen between human infants and their mothers. In the study, cats showed significantly more distress when separated from their owners and more comfort-seeking behavior upon reunion. Exactly the pattern of a securely attached infant. So when you close that door and hear the scratching, what? Your cat is communicating in the most primal language available to them, is that they do not want to be separated from you. Even for 5 minutes. Even in a small apartment. Even when nothing dangerous is happening. Because to them, you are the safe zone. You are the mother figure. And in the wild, a kitten that loses sight of its mother even briefly faces real consequences. That instinct doesn't disappear just because your cat lives in a warm home with a full food bowl. It lives in their nervous system, and it activates every single time you walk through a door without them. Picture this. You stand up from the couch. Your cat's ears swivel toward you. You walk down the hallway. They follow. You turn the bathroom doorknob. They're already at your feet. That sequence happens because your cat is tracking your movements the same way a kitten tracks its mother, instinctively, automatically, without choosing to. And honestly, that little animal at your feet, they're not being annoying. They're telling you that you are their whole world too. What does it mean when your cat doesn't just follow you, but actually insists on being in the room with you, even when there's nothing interesting happening in there? This one surprised researchers too. Cats are deeply scent-oriented animals. Their entire understanding of the world is filtered through smell in a way that humans genuinely cannot fully imagine. A cat's sense of smell is estimated to be 14 times stronger than a human's, and they use scent not just to find food or detect danger, but to map social relationships. Scent is how they know who belongs to their group, who is safe, and who is a stranger. And your bathroom is one of the most scent-rich environments in your home. Think about it from your cat's perspective. The bathroom holds your towels, your clothes, your soap, your shampoo, all things that carry your specific scent in concentrated forms. When a kitten is separated from its mother, it finds comfort by seeking out objects that carry her scent. Your cat does the exact same thing with your belongings. But following you to the bathroom in person is even better than a towel, because you yourself are there, a live source of your own scent, warmth, and presence. A study from Oregon State University found that when given a choice between food, toys, scent, and human social interaction, the majority of cats chose human social interaction as their primary motivator. This directly challenges the widespread belief that cats are indifferent to people. They are not indifferent, they're selective. And when your cat has selected you, they pursue closeness with you, the way a kitten pursues closeness with the one. Caregiver it trusts completely. Your bathroom is a small enclosed space. From a survival standpoint, small enclosed spaces are safer than large open ones. There are fewer entry points, fewer unknown variables, and less exposure to potential threat. When your cat is in that small room with you, they get the best of everything. It's a safe enclosed space and the presence of their most trusted companion. That combination is deeply calming to their nervous system in ways we are only beginning to understand scientifically. So the next time your cat sits on the bathroom rug and blinks slowly at you, they are not judging your morning routine. They are soaking in your presence in the safest, most centric, most intimate space in your home. They chose to be there. That choice means something real. 3. Have you noticed that your cat seems more vocal right outside a closed bathroom door than almost anywhere else in your home? There's a reason for that too. It connects directly to one of the earliest communication systems kittens ever develop. Kittens are born unable to regulate their own body temperature, find food independently, or protect themselves in any meaningful way. For the first several weeks of life, their survival is entirely dependent on their mother hearing them and responding. This is why kittens develop vocalization as a distress signal almost immediately after birth. The cry is not just noise. It is a precisely engineered acoustic signal designed to trigger a caregiving response in the mother. Adult domestic cats retain this kitten vocalization system, but they redirect it almost exclusively toward humans. Research published in the Journal Current Biology found that adult cats rarely meow at other cats. They meow at people. And the meows they produce around humans closely resemble the acoustic frequency of a human infant cry, which researchers believe is a form of evolved communication that cats have developed specifically because it triggers a strong response in us. When your cat stands at the bathroom door and meows persistently, they are using their most ancient distress vocalization, the one originally designed to call a mother back, and they are pointing it at you. That is not manipulation in any cynical sense. That is a deeply embedded emotional communication system telling you that your absence, even a brief one, registers as significant to them. If you ever call back to your cat through the door and hear them, quiet down slightly or shift to a softer sound, that is because your voice works on them the same way a mother cat's vocalization works on a kitten. It signals proximity, signals safety. It signals that you haven't actually gone anywhere permanent. And if you're watching this and realizing your cat does this every single day, take a second to appreciate what that really means. They are calling for you the way a kitten calls for the one irreplaceable figure in its world. That's not a small thing. It's everything. If this is making you see your cat differently, do me a favor and hit the like button right now. It helps more cat owners find this video, and subscribing means you won't miss any of the other content we have coming that goes this deep into what your cat is actually telling you. 4. 8. Why does your cat sometimes walk in, look directly at you, and then just lie down on the floor like they have no intention of leaving? This particular behavior is one of the most overlooked signs of deep feline trust, and it has a scientific explanation that is genuinely beautiful. Lying down in an exposed position is a significant act for any prey animal. Cats, despite being predators themselves, are also prey for larger animals in the wild. This dual nature means their nervous system is constantly calibrating safety. Lying down fully, especially on their side or with their belly exposed, is something cats only do when their threat detection system has gone quiet, and they feel completely safe. A study from the University of Lincoln found that cats showed measurably lower cortisol levels, which is the primary stress hormone when in the presence of their preferred human compared to when alone or with a stranger. Lower cortisol means a calmer, more relaxed physiological state. And a calmer physiological state is exactly what allows a cat to perform exposed, vulnerable resting behaviors in your presence. When your cat walks into the bathroom with you, surveys the room and then simply lays down, they are not indifferent to you. They are completely at ease because of you. Your presence chemically lowers their stress. That is not metaphor. That is measurable biology. Think about the last time your cat, curled up right next to you or stretched out across your lap comp,